Hey y'all, I'm Meredith Howard with Usborne Books More, and I wanted to highlight a lot of our family's favorite nonfiction books that your kids are going to love learning from, and I imagine you will learn something along the way as well. I'm starting off with ones for our youngest readers, then moving up to preschoolers and even through elementary aged and up, because there's so much good stuff to see, so stay tuned. My first word book books, some of our favorites. Kids love to spot words and pictures that they already recognize, so this is great. This covers so many different ones, from animals, things that they might wear, or things that they might take to bed, so kids can play a little bit of I Spy as they point at the picture and learn lots of new words along the way. Tons of great options in that series. An early Lift the Flap book for those young readers is our Peek Inside series. So this is Peek Inside Nighttime. We have lots of options like Peek Inside Animal Homes or Peek Inside Space. They have these bigger flaps that kids love to explore in a really creative way. So this is all about things that they might see come out at night. Really fun things that they're already curious about, and then they get to see it through flaps in kind of a unique way. So we love these Peek Inside books. Another Lift the Flap series that is perfect for homeschooling if you're doing homeschool preschool like we are. This is the Lift the Flap ABC book. We have Lift the Flap numbers or Lift the Flap colors. We have so many different options. It turns practicing these early concepts into a game as they are exploring under flaps, doing a bit of matching, seeking, and finding, and of course, all along the way, they're cementing what they're learning in such a fun way. They love interacting with these books, learning a ton through them. The Shine a Light series is one of our favorites for preschoolers. This is our Read by Flashlight books. So this is an example at the library. We have Shine a Light at the space station, or dinosaurs, or in the vegetable garden, just to name a few. As they are reading about these topics, they can shine their flashlight behind the picture and the hidden image will show through on the other side. It's super creative, interactive, and fun, and of course, all along the way, they're learning a ton about what they love. The life-size books are some of our favorites. So this is the original. We also have life-size dinosaurs, and it turns exploring what these animals into seeing what they are like in real life. So as big as the polar bear paw, or they get to see the eye of the giant squid. So cool to see kids exploring and seeing what they are interested in real life size. Really fun books. The first questions and answers books are some of our favorites. We also have a bigger series, questions and answers about different topics like science or space or the body. This is a new one introduced this fall called First Question Answers, What Are Feelings? So it's all about introducing feeling words for those preschoolers. And not only are they learning about what makes them angry or sad or scared, but they're also learning helpful tips for how to navigate and manage those emotions in really practical ways. So great book for introducing those feeling words to your young readers. The Look Inside series is wonderful for preschoolers and early elementary aged book readers as well. So this is our Look Inside Your Body. We have lots of different options like Look Inside seas and oceans, or look inside nature. As they are exploring these flaps, you can see there are actually flaps within flaps, which is really creative, and tons of information about these different topics. So they are also learning a ton through all of that exploring that they are doing. The Big Book series, so fun for young readers. This is Big Book of Stars and Planets. We also have other titles like Big Book of Animals or Big Book of Big Trucks. They get to see them in such a big way as they fold out these huge flaps. They can sprawl on the floor and learn a ton. Really fun books for exploring and interacting with. Here and There, we love this book. This is all about comparing how people around the world do some of the same things that we do, just in unique and different ways. Everything from buying groceries, traveling to school in Zambia versus traveling to school in Japan. Kids love to see how people around the world do some of the same things in the same ways or even differently. We also have a title called Now and Then. It's all about comparing how people do things now versus how they have done them in the past. See Inside series, another Lift the Flap book series, except this is geared towards an elementary aged reader. This is one See Inside How Things Work, so they get to explore the inner workings of different machinery or musical instruments or things that they might have at their house. So it's a cool way for them to be learning tons of information. You can see all the information in those flaps for those older readers. We also have See Inside Weather and Climate, or See Inside Exploration and Discovery. Lots of Lift the Flap books, and these are geared towards older readers as well. My daughter's favorite, Lift the Flap Periodic Table. I mean, who knew? This is such a fun way to interact and explore more about these topics. This is all about different elements, and you get to see all kinds of different things that happen when you experiment with those elements. We also have Lift the Flap times tables, or Lift the Flap fractions and decimals, which is perfect for aligning with school and what they're learning at school, but maybe exploring it in a unique way. These new chapter books are so fun for dinosaur fans. So you think you know about Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have other ones as well, and it's introducing a little bit more about, actually a whole lot more about these dinosaurs, but written in more of a chapter book form. So it's a really cool new series to check out for your independent readers. 100 Things to Know books are wonderful. This is 100 Things to Know about science, and it breaks down these concepts into 100 different things you might not know about that topic. We also have 100 Things to Know about history, or 100 Things to Know about the body. Really cool books for those fact fans. Understanding Politics and Government is really wonderful for those kids who are interested in learning about our political systems and roles that are a part of it, but they can also learn about how different systems work around the world. It's really wonderful for those kids to be able to explore a bit more as they are learning and being kind of educated on how our political systems work and why they are in place. So a great book to have on hand for that. And then finally, if you have a history buff, The World Wars is a wonderfully made book. This is one of our encyclopedia books. We have other options as well, reference books that kids love, and it's all about the two world wars. So they get to see real life photography, and it's just jam-packed full of information as they are exploring all of that passion that they have for learning about history. So wonderful book to have on hand. Hope you enjoyed. Tons more. Let me know, or if you have your own independent consultant, let her know if you have any other questions.